So I wanted to kind of discuss the Taurus G3 and do I think it's still a viable option if you're looking to purchase one for self-defense. And you know, I had my Taurus products. I had the G2C, the G3. Got familiar with those, shot some SIGs. I've shot a lot of different things. So stepping back into the Taurus G3, do I think it's really, you know, a good option? And my answer is absolutely. So even today when I was firing the Taurus G3, it still feels just as good to me, especially for that price point. It's an awesome gun. I still haven't had any failures. Now, I thought I had a failure, but I didn't let the trigger fully reset. Trying to adjust between different style of triggers, I didn't realize that it didn't fully reset. So I had a failure, I dropped the mag, and it wasn't a failure, it was just a user error. So I'm still running, as far as using the factory magazines with it, no failures. So it's reliable. Nobody at the range has said anything about having any of them fail there. They've had some Taurus G2Cs fail, but I don't necessarily know if it was a G2C or if it was the Millennium G2 or, you know, one of the older models. But as far as the Taurus G3 goes, no one has had any failures at the range with the Taurus G3. So, or none that was like something that felt like telling somebody about. So yeah, I'm still sitting at no failures with the Taurus G3. I don't shoot it as much as I used to, obviously. I shoot a lot of other things now. But I still think it's a fantastic handgun for the price point. If you're looking to buy one, you're not going to be disappointed. That's why I did a giveaway for one. I think they're an excellent handgun, and I would recommend it to anybody that was looking to, you know, not exceed a $300 limit on a firearm. I see in the groups and stuff, people like, don't suggest a Taurus to somebody, don't suggest Taurus. Taurus is terrible. And I'm just not seeing it. With their old products, you know, possibly. I can't vouch for that. I don't know much about the old stuff at all. But I've had the TX22, I've had the Taurus G2C, I've had the Taurus G3. They've all been excellent for exactly what they're made for. The TX22 was an excellent training gun. It was awesome. Anybody I let fire it absolutely loved it. It was a great option for somebody that was looking for a 22 to plink with. The G2C, it's very small. It conceals very well. Never had any issues with it. It was a great firearm. The G3 still is a great firearm. So I don't see why people are so strongly like against it. Now I get it. You do lose some of the things that you get with some of the higher end firearms, like the ability for the modifications with Glock. The SIG P320 feels excellent, and so far, in my opinion, that was the best firing 9mm that from like a factory form. It felt great. I loved it. I really want to get one of my own. So I'm not saying Taurus is the best, but I'm saying, like, if you're looking to be in a $300 mark, the Taurus G3 is an excellent handgun, and you're not going to be disappointed. So hopefully this video helps you out if you're kind of on the fence whether you're going to buy one or not. It is a great handgun. You're not gonna have a bad experience with it so far. It seems like their quality on that has gone up pretty well. They do have, so some of the budget cuts to make them cheaper is their quality control department is limited. So with that being said, you might get a bad one, and I've heard the customer service is terrible. They did send out a post, I was in it, and it was an email saying that they were working on that, working on improving the customer service. I've heard a bunch of horror stories about the customer service. I hope you never have to deal with the customer service. But I know any Taurus product I've bought, I haven't had to deal with customer service. And, you know, my sample size isn't out of 1,000, but my sample size is out of 3 that I've bought, and then the people that I know that have them haven't had bad experiences either. So it's a fairly large sample size if you consider it. It's probably about like 10 of each handgun that people have loved. So the likelihood of you getting a bad one is slim, but it's a possibility. I'm not going to say it isn't, but that's the price you pay whenever you want to get a budget handgun versus spending $500 on a SIG or a Glock. That's just my take on it, though. I hope this information was helpful to you. Other than for that, y'all have a nice day.